Open Source Prophetic. I want to welcome each and everyone to my channel, and I appreciate every single one of you. I hope everyone is doing amazing. First card is Door to Nature, and I want to thank each and everyone for supporting me. This is how I grow, by you guys liking and subscribing to me. It's free, and I appreciate it if you guys would. It helps me to grow. I'm not monetized yet. I'm almost there, but I'm not there yet. So protection, I appreciate every single one of you. Change, balance, I definitely see what this is. By you protecting yourself, securing yourself, safety, shield yourself from these negative relationship, friendship, or energy. This helps to persevere yourself, guard yourself, and defend yourself. Maybe you make change, transformation, adoption, transition, evolution. So maybe you have to move on from a relationship, friendship, or family, whatever. And maybe you had to nurture yourself. Maybe you had to nurture yourself physically, or maybe you go outside into nature to nurture yourself also. Natural, outdoors, wilderness, animals, environment, organic. So each of these play a significant role with helping you to evolve and balance out your energy. So this is what's helping to bring you into balance, harmony, equilibrium, stability, moderation, fairness. So you're someone that's balancing out your energies, and you're using all of these right here. You're doing the work. Maybe you did some shadow work. Maybe you went inwards and reflected. Maybe you've been through a period of introspection where you had to stop and go on this inner journey with self. And you have to unconsciously bring up things to the surface, unconsciously and consciously. I'm going by the cards, and integrate both together. And this is how you help to release your shadow side. So you open the door to welcome you to release all these pain and trauma so you can move forward. And this is what's bringing in change and balance into your life. This is a small card. It's new. I just got them in, so I'm using it. Excuse me. Maybe you're someone that's very simple. You like the simplicity. You like to enjoy simple things. Simple things make you happy. You're someone that's a minimalist. You like nice things, but you're not overly materialistic. You like good things. You buy good things, but you know how to, appreciate what you have. You're someone that's not complicated. You're uncomplicated. You're modest. You carry yourself modestly. Natureness, cleanliness, and maybe you're someone that's very clean. Cleanliness, maybe you are someone that's clean the energy from around you. Maybe you're a healer. Maybe you're someone that knows how to alchemize energy. And maybe this is helping you to tap into your creativity. You have received the door open to tap into your creativity. Maybe you're someone that's innovative. You're coming up with new skills, bringing in innovation. Maybe you're very imaginative, bringing in imagination. Maybe you're inspirative, maybe bringing inspiration. Maybe you're someone that's expressive, bringing in creative expression. And maybe you have a wide vision of things. So maybe you're someone that's out of the box. You like to open up that egg. Maybe you're someone that's constantly learning and constantly growing, and maybe this is someone that brings joy for you. Maybe you're educating yourself by learning. Maybe this is what's expanding your knowledge, and maybe you're doing this through study. And whatever you're doing, you're mastering the skills, you're mastering this talent. And this is helping you to develop you emotionally and physically. And this is something that opens the door to joy. This brings happiness, it's delight, and this is something that you have great pleasure in doing. This brings you bliss, contentment, satisfaction. So this is something that you enjoy doing. So you take great pride in whatever you are doing, and you're attracting your own miracles, or you're sending out miracles into the universe, or whatever miracles you have, you're going to be able to share this with others. Maybe you're someone that wonders, you have a great mind. Maybe you're a phenomenon person, marvel, blessing, extraordinary, divine. So you're someone that's very spiritual. Could be religious also. See, you did the reflection. You self-reflected and you did the inner work. You release all your inner wounds, your inner trauma, your inner pains, your mama wounds, your daddy wounds. Sometimes we didn't even know we had these wounds. So, you learn as you go, and you learn by getting knowledge, because there's certain things I didn't know before. So I learn as I go, and I'm very expanded in my knowledge. So that's why I share my knowledge with others so they can understand more. So you've been through a period of we did that already. Reflection. So you already reflected and you did your shadow work. So maybe this is what you open the door to balance by going out into nature and be serene. This is what's bring you peace, tranquility, calmness. This is where you can pray, you can manifest, because in stillness and quietness, this is what brings you harmony. So this is where you can be able to pray and manifest your desires. So this is where you open the door to prosperity and you bring in your manifestation. So whatever you're manifesting, you're going to become successful. That's the first one on the card. Affluence. So maybe you're someone that's doing something and you may be an influence. And this is attracting abundance, maybe great fortune, flourishing and thriving. So whatever you're doing, you're flourishing and you're thriving in your own way. You're someone that's very authentic. You wait on your turn. You just go with the flow, and prosperity is coming into you because you're someone that's very calm and very patient. You wait your turn. Maybe you're someone that dream, and whatever you're dreaming, you're manifesting in, because you're putting out positive thoughts, you're putting out positive intention, visions, and maybe you had to break free from an illusion. And this is what varies your goals, your desires, or wishes. So with you breaking free from this illusion, this is what's bringing in your manifestation, your dream. So whatever you're dreaming on is coming true. Look at that. I just said that. Patience. Because you're someone that's very patient. You have a very calm, serene. You endure, you persevere even through your challenges, your obstacles, you keep going on. You have a resilient spirit that never give up, and you are someone that's steadfast. So you're steady in what you're doing because you're strong. You never give up, even when it seems like it's not going how you would want it, you keep going. And you're someone that's very compassionate. You give compassion to others. You're very empathic. Look at that. The first one is empathy. I didn't even see that. Empathy, kindness, mercy, benevolence, humaneness. So you're someone that have a heart. You are tapped into your heart space. And this is what's bring you to illuminate the illusions, the real from the fake. So this is how you distinguish the difference in energy. When an energy come around you and it's not yours, you know that this is not my energy. Call your power back. So maybe you're someone that's enlightened. You've been through a period of enlightenment where you're gaining insight, spiritual insight. Or if you're religious, you're gaining religious insight, because everybody is not the same. And this is what's bringing radiance. Maybe you're looking very radiant on the outside because you're happy from within. When you're happy within, your outer exterior is going to be illuminated with happiness, joy. And maybe you're someone that's a clairvoyance, clairaudience. Maybe you bring revelation. The spirit speaks through you because you're very aware. You're tapped in. You're all the way tapped in. Maybe you're someone that's tapped into your intuition because you did the work. Your third eye is opening up, or it is already open up. Maybe you have great insights. You receive message and you perceive this message, how you get this message. Awareness. Maybe you do stuff to Google to make sure if something comes to you, like what this mean or whatever, and then you give out your insight. So maybe you receive premonition. I didn't go to the bottom. Premonition and instinct. So you're someone that's all the way tapped in. Maybe because you open the door to love, maybe you start giving yourself self-love, inner strength, self-worth, affection. So you're giving yourself affection and romance, passion, devotion, tenderness. So maybe someone that's going to come towards you that's going to have great passion, not a lustful passion. And this is going to be a devoted relationship, and it's going to be tender, and it's going to give equal give and take. It's going to give balance, because you had the courage to move away and shatter those illusions and stand in your strength. Maybe you had to set boundaries. Maybe you had to be brave. You maybe had to be a victor. You had to stand in your confidence, your resilience. Maybe you had to be a hero after a period of grief. You are someone that's discovering new ideas, new insight, new knowledge, new wisdom. Maybe through exploration, you explore different options, different things. You're uncovering, you're learning new insight through enlightenment. So you're learning new stuff because you have opened your mind. Maybe someone tried to open the door to send you magic, but you block them out by calling your power back and moving away. So maybe you're someone that's very enchanted. Maybe you're a high priestess. Maybe you're a mystical. Maybe you're someone that's charmed, very balanced, supernatural. So maybe you have supernatural powers. Maybe you're a seer, wonder spell. So maybe someone trying to wonder if their spell that they send towards you is working, but you block them. And you are very mysterious. So they do not know what's going on. Maybe they're watching and looking to see what's going on. Maybe they're trying to find out your secret, or maybe you have their secrets because you're someone that's tapped into the unknown. Maybe you're an enigma. You're a star. You're an earth angel. You're 144. You're someone that's in suspense. You seize, but you keep quiet. Maybe you're very intriguing. You're someone that's very obscure. You secure your secrets until when it's time to reveal. Maybe you're someone that's in your sovereign energy. You're very tapped in. You're self-determined. You are someone that's self-sufficient. You do whatever you're doing on your own. You're someone that brings in liberation to others and free others from a karmic cycle. Free will release. So everyone have their own free will to make the choice. You can help them. You can show them, but it's their own choice to do the inner work and do the work. But you're someone that helps them too. Maybe because you're someone that has opened the door to receive this wisdom and knowledge. Maybe you have insight. Maybe you have an old spirit. When I say old, maybe owl. So this is like a wisdom. Enlightenment. So you've been through a period of great enlightenment, maybe because you've been through experiences, you've been through pain, you've been through trauma, you've been through inner wounds, you've been through challenges. A lot of people go through these things, are still going through it, but they're scared to say that they're going through it because it might be too vulnerable for them, but they'll get there when they get there. Understanding and intelligence. So you're someone that's understanding what happened to you, why things happened to you, why you might have been in things so long, or what happened to you. Maybe like someone cast illusion over you, a door to wonder. So maybe you're someone that's want to know more. So you ventured out because you want to learn more. Maybe you're in awe, or someone in awe of you. Amazement. Someone may be amazed at your journey. Some might be mad at your journey. Someone might be fascinated with your journey. Someone might be pissed with your journey. Someone might be curious with your journey, want to learn more about this journey because you're mysterious and you're very marvelous. You keep your secret close to your chest. You've been through a major awakening, where you've been through a period of transformation, where you had to stop, rest. So this is what bringing enlightenment, with you going inward and with you transforming the way you think, your mindset. This is what make change, with you being aware to your surrounded groups, friends, family, everything. This is where you step into your spiritual growth. So when you step into your spiritual growth, your eyes become different, your mind become different, your thoughts become different. Everything is different. Maybe you open the doors to welcome your ancestors in. So you welcome them in to tap back into your roots and open up your wisdom and connect it to source through guidance. And this is what's attracting a legacy. Maybe you freed your ancestors and you freed your lineage. So you're bringing in your lineage. You're bringing in your abundance. So maybe this was coming in for you because you opened the door to hope. You're someone that's very optimistic. Oh, look at that. The first word is optimism. They didn't even look at it yet. faith, belief, encouragement, reassurance. So maybe you have your angel and guides are reassuring you through illumination that they're there with you, they're guiding over you, they're protecting you. So keep moving forward, keep going. And with you be opening up this door to healing, this is what helped you to go through your rebirth, your transformation, and help you to be aligned on this journey so you stay steady on this journey and you don't backtrack. So you had to recover yourself. So whatever you went through, you had to heal yourself and recover your wounds. And this helped you to restore yourself, bringing yourself to restoration, renewal. So we already said that again. Maybe you had to comfort yourself and rehabilitate yourself, bringing in rehabilitation. That means you had to bring yourself out of a loop. And this is what helped you to become healed and strong. Maybe your vision got clearer. Maybe someone had premonitions, but they wasn't clear. So now your visions are becoming clearer because you're tapping, you did the work. So the more you do the work, is the more it opens. So now you have great foresight. Maybe you did, but now you're receiving more revelation. You're receiving more prophecy. Maybe your sight is and your senses is growing drastically. Apprehension. So maybe you open the door to time. So maybe this is happening now for you, this moment. Look at that. The first guy. Look at that moment. This is happening in this moment. Duration, temporal, chronology, era, instant, eternity. Open, search, like, subscribe.